Hello, today I'm going to show you about 30 pointed hand axes, all made by Colnian Man. It's about 30 here. Each one has been definitely adapted by man. They've all got this platform on the back for holding it, down to a nice worked point. Some of them have got this oblique angle to them, like this, where you hold it. Nice finger grips, down to a nice point on this. These are unifacial hand axes, most of them. Here's another one. Nicely worked to a sturdy point. Quite a lot of them have got minimal effort, minimal working on them, just enough to make them into a nice working point. This has been nicely trimmed. Here's another one. Again with the platform and the base for holding it, the butt. There's another one that's been nicely trimmed on the edge. There's another one very simply worked into a point. There's another one. All this working here is where you hold it so you get a good grip without cutting your hands or feeling the effects of percussion. It seems much more logical, these sorts of hand axes, rather than ovate hand axes that are sharpened all the way around. A lot of these tend to have this oblique platform as well, rather than flat along the top. Although many are classic, flat along the top. These are quite thin, but they've only been worked on one side. There's another round-headed one. Good grip. These ones are quite common, where they've obviously seen the shape of the stone and left the grip on it, minimal adaptation, and just made these beautifully worked points from the flake. There's another one. It's been quite heavily worked, this one. Beautiful point, and again the beautiful grip. This material here I think is some sort of fixing material where they would have put a leather grip on it. Some of them are really quite exquisite, like this one. It's obviously been minimally adapted from the actual stone, but it's got this beautiful worked point. And of course they're always ergonomic, so that the point is directly opposite the area where you hold it. Some of them are more chunky, like this sort, but still go to a point with a really flat, well-used base. There's another one here, pretty much the same, to a fine worked point. Again, good grip. Another one, good grip along the top, down to this worked point. There's another lovely one, beautiful worked, fine point on this. Fairly flattish hand axe. Flat top, flat butt at the top, good grip. There's another one quite similar, flat along the top, worked down to this point. These seem to me to be very early tools. This one, for instance, is that patterner I put up in my last clip, this old yellow pitted patterner, down to a fine worked point, triangular hand axe, pointed. Another one here, smaller version. I love these nice rounded edges where they've made a good grip. It's very smooth here as well. This next one's particularly beautiful. And look at the way that's been rounded along the top, opposite the point. Feels really nice in the hand. And another one that's very similarly rounded. And another one. Some of the larger ones, such as this one, again have that area where you hold it. This is an interesting one, which seems to be very decorative as well. Down to the point. Feels quite worn, this one. Another one here, an older type of stone, crudely worked into a hand axe form with a good grip, flat butt. Right, well I think that's the hand axes. I've got lots of other ones, but these are ones that are basically pointed. Thanks very much. Bye bye.